As we know, there is a big divide between urban and rural India. The benefits of globalization have not reached to the villages. The International Labour Organization estimates that there are 24 million unemployed youth who live in rural India.
Over 50% of the population of the 1.1 billion people in India, they're under the age of 25. This youth bulge, as many people call it, it can be an enormous advantage for the country, but it can also be a disaster. It's really about having an educated, skilled, employed population that can contribute to the economic growth of the country.
The challenge lies in making the education relevant, which can create livelihoods.
So it's absolutely critical that we provide a way and a mechanism for the rural youth to provide productive employment, right, to gain productive employment in their own hometown. So I think we need to marry the academic training with vocational type training.
LendAHandIndia is a US-based non-profit organization providing vocational training, career counseling and financial capital to support young entrepreneurs from rural India.
Let's go to a school where IBT is implemented. This is the day in every week which the students enjoy the most. Nobody falls sick on this day. On this IBT day, the students come out of their classrooms and do things which are useful for their school and community. Making parallel and series electrical circuits is just a beginning for them. They do the electrification of their classroom and their homes as well. This motor got burnt last night on a farm nearby. Students are rewinding it under the watchful eye of their instructor. These students have taken a work order from a villager for making a stack. They do everything: costing, designing, fabrication. No matter what it takes, it has to be sturdy and completed in time. Time for agricultural activities. What the students really learn here is that nature has no room for shortcuts and there is no substitute for hard work. They do all the activities needed to grow crops. They observe things and make notes during this exercise. Finally, they will sell the yield and calculate profit or loss. These girls are constructing a shed for their nursery. Soon, they will grow plants here and sell them to the villagers. This group is constructing steps for the dais. Making a low-cost ferro-cement water tank is a test of their patience, skill and teamwork. A computer lesson begins with actually opening the machine. Demystification of technology is an important element of the IBT program. In the home and health section, the students learn to find blood groups and hemoglobin count. Using this knowledge, they conduct small awareness camps in the villages.
सगळे विषय एकत्र शिकण्यामुळे असा फायदा होतो की आपल्याला व्यावहारिक ज्ञान आपलं वाढतं आणि आपल्याला पुढे काही करियर करता नाही आलं घरच्या परिस्थितीमुळे तर आपण हे व्यवसाय सुरू करून अधिक आपण यशस्वी होऊ शकतो.
मला आयबीटीचा कोर्स आवडतो आणि तो खूप फायदेशीर असं मला वाटतं.
मला तसा विचार केला तर खूपच आयबीटी हा कोर्स आवडतोय.
मी आता 8वीच्या ज्या मुलींना आहेत त्यांना सुद्धा सांगितले की तुम्ही आयबीटी हा विषय घ्या.
शेतातली मोटार खराब झाली होती आणि ती उलटी फिरत होती तर माझा मुलगा त्या ठिकाणी आला आणि काहीतरी स्टार्टरमध्ये खटपट केली, वायर इकडे तिकडे जोडल्या आणि परत स्विच फिरून पाणी मारायला लागली. मला भरपूर आनंद झाला त्यामुळे.
Biggest plus to my mind of this IBT kind of course is that it's not focused on the cities where there's a quick 2-month training and people get into the job, but it is these courses that are bringing people up to speed in non-metro areas and bridging the divide because you are now giving them training to be at the cutting edge of things.
बेरोजगारी कमी करण्याच्या दृष्टीने असेल किंवा दारिद्र्यरेषेखालच्या लोकांना वरती आणण्याच्या हेतूने हे सगळं शिक्षण फार गरजेचं आहे. लोकांचा वेळ आणि पैसा गावातच ही कौशल्य निर्माण झाल्यामुळे वाचणार आहे आणि गावाला गावपण टिकण्याच्या हेतूने गावातल्या लोकांचा शहराकडे जो ओढा आहे तो कमी व्हायला निश्चित मदत होईल असं मला वाटतं.
Let us meet with some of the IBT alumni who have completed their IBT course more than 10 years back and have opted to stay back in their hometowns. Their solution-oriented approach is a testimony to the attitude they imbibed during the IBT program.
तो कोर्स केल्यामुळे माझ्यामध्ये एवढा आत्मविश्वास आला की मला असं वाटायला लागलं की कोणतेही काम आपण शिकलो तर आपण त्याची प्रॅक्टिस केली ते काम आपल्याला करता येईल आणि त्या आत्मविश्वासामुळे मी नंतर रिमाइंडिंगचे एवढ्या मोठ्या उचलायला लागतात तरीही मी ते काम आता सध्याच करत आहे.
I own this center for motorbike repair and wash. Daily power outage is a major problem for me. We have no electricity for 16 to 18 hours a day, and that meant I could not operate the water pump to wash bikes. So I designed and assembled this machine. I connected a motorbike engine to this water pump. Now with 1 liter of petrol I can wash 9 to 10 vehicles.
I was a below average student in school. It all changed after I joined IBT. The IBT course actually triggered my thinking abilities. I started to act. I started making small household things without waiting for proper tools. I made this couch when I was in the 10th grade. Recently, I built my own house without taking any professional help. I prepared myself by visiting construction sites, observing how they work and taking detailed notes. I prepared the plan and elevation and supervised the construction. Electrification and plumbing and even the furniture is all my work. My IBT training helped me take care of a cow at home. I even cook lunch for as many as 250 students when the school cook is absent. For my livelihood, I work as a teacher in a primary school.
In coming here and working with the organization for 4 weeks, it's really been eye-opening, and I've personally been very inspired as someone who also wants to become an entrepreneur, that what these people are able to create and the change that they want to create within their communities, not only for themselves, is something that I'm hoping to emulate as well.
Scaling up of a grassroots innovation has its own challenges, and of course fundraising is one of them. LendAHandIndia raises its funds through a number of initiatives. Happy hours, silent auction, event and marathon sponsorships are some of them. We will not be able to achieve our objectives without the strong team of supporters, volunteers and the well-wishers that we have. Of course, a lot more needs to be done and we have a long way to go.
You can provide support through advocacy. You can sort of speak up about the organization and sponsor the organization either through sponsoring a center, sponsoring a set of children or youth, or talking it up with contacts that you may have. And you can provide support through personally engaging in either mentoring or career counseling or getting involved with the organization.
With Plan 100, we are reaching out to 20,000 young boys and girls when it matters the most. However, Plan 100 is just a beginning. We need Plan 1000, Plan 10,000 and more. We invite all of you to join us in this movement.